Hello, everybody. It's Daniel Topf here, and in a way, I'm introducing myself as the second time here for this class, MT 503 Theology of Mission. I want to thank all of you for your contributions. I trust that you have been enjoying this course, that you have been learning a lot. Certainly, I have, and so it's a privilege for me to be here with you as an instructor in training and to learn from the content and from what you are posting. And it's my prayer that we will continue to grow in wisdom and knowledge of God as we continue in this course. And so this week is special to me. It's week 7. There's a focus on the Holy Spirit, and I will be teaching 2 video sessions, and then there will be a 3rd video lecture by Dr. Kirsten Kim. And so since I will be teaching, I thought it would be appropriate to say a little bit about my background and the perspective I'm choosing to talk about the Holy Spirit. And so, as you know, I have an academic interest in Pentecostalism. My mentor for the PhD is Amos Young, who is one of the outstanding Pentecostal scholars and theologians of our time. And my topic is Pentecostalism or Pentecostal missiology of higher education. So all that to say, there's certainly this academic interest, but there's also an interest in Pentecostalism in my own spiritual journey. So I became a born-again Christian through an evangelical church that was kind of more like a Baptist church, so certainly not big on the gifts of the Holy Spirit and things like that. But while I was still in high school, I got in touch with this house church that came out of a brethren church that had experienced the baptism in the Holy Spirit. So some of their leaders had experienced that, and it revolutionized their whole existence. And so those house churches were very strong in biblical teaching, but at the same time, they were also very strong on the gifts of the Holy Spirit, as recorded in 1 Corinthians 12. Especially gifts like prophecy and tongues, praying in tongues, singing in tongues, interpretation of tongues, and those meetings were just amazing. And I became very interested in the topic of the Holy Spirit. For example, when we went to London as part of a high school trip to improve our English, I went to several churches there, including Kensington Temple, which is a very influential charismatic church, and there were like guest preachers and teachers there, and people prayed for me for the baptism of the Holy Spirit. And, so in faith, I stepped out and also started praying in tongues. And then when I thought about my pathway into missions, although I already had a contact with OM, Operation Mobilization, but then I switched to YWAM, Youth of the Mission, because I understood that this was more charismatic in nature. And my first degree in theology or ministry is from Global University, which is an Assemblies of God online platform to promote learning around the world. And then my seminary degree is from CCA College, which is associated with the largest AG church in Singapore. So all that to say, Pentecostalism is important to me. And so I just want to be upfront about it, that this is also influencing the way I'm teaching this class. And so you will notice that the first learning activity is about the power of the Holy Spirit. And then I have the topic of the Holy Spirit as the liberating spirit and the dialogical spirit as my second lecture, which is a theme that Amos Young has been developing. And so I want to highlight that because I understand that in Fuller we have people from all kind of backgrounds, and so I just want to let you know that my teaching will have a certain focus and that it's sympathetic to the Pentecostal movement. And I understand that many of you are not Pentecostals, but at the same time, as you do your readings, I think you will notice that Pentecostalism is something that's being highlighted a lot recently, simply because it's so large and it's growing and it's so influential, especially in the majority world. And of course, then when you listen to Dr. Kirsten Kim's teaching, her perspective is more ecumenical. So I think by taking the two teachings together, you will benefit, and you will get a good overview on what it means to engage with the Holy Spirit in missions today. And so that's all I have for now and for this brief second introduction. And I look forward to meeting you again through the lectures. Thank you so much.